Okay, this is Ted Manolitis with my Facebook Flash update up here on Church Hill in Richmond, Virginia on a nice, wonderful spring-like day after all this cold we've had. The big snowstorm fizzled out to nothing, but it was dreary for several days this past week. I never really got in gear, but I did get a few things done that I wanted to do. Looking into finding a remote job. Got one lead that I'm working on next week. I hope it works out. It's working at home, doing web development stuff and maybe some other creative-oriented stuff for a non-profit. I don't know if it's going to work out, but they want me to call them, or they want to call me, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's what I'm looking for here lately, is try to get some kind of part-time gig, making a little extra money to get by and buy some things I need. Going girl today after a few days of boyhood. I decided to go girl again earlier this week after a hiatus. It was too damn cold to be girl earlier in the week, and too much trouble, so I didn't do it. But today I'm having a little fun out and about town. Got started late today though. I wanted to get up at 12 o'clock and go out and start shooting some video, not just this Facebook update, but some other video, and never did get going until 3:30. So here I am in the evening having to rush a little so I don't run out of time. The past week wasn't a bad week. It was a pretty good week, despite the dreary days we had. A couple of days in the week anyway. Little Hannah, my little feline, started acting frantic and crazy earlier last week. I don't know what got into her. She wouldn't cuddle up to me, and she was hiding behind the recliner in my room in her private little space, and she was antsy to go out. It was like she was trying to tell me something, but I didn't know what the hell she was trying to tell me. I thought maybe she saw my brother's ghost or something, the way she was acting so weird. But she has calmed down now that she's had some time outside to cat around like cats like to do. So I'm happy that she's kind of returning back to normal. She's been such a good companion over the last 2 years that I've had her, 2.5 years. And probably the only friend that I've got right now that I can hang out with and talk to and cuddle with. Don't seem to have much luck with the chicks these days, and I don't think there's a chick out there that wants to go out with a guy that likes to be chick sometimes. But maybe there's hope out there. Who knows? Whatever the case, I'm not going to stop being me. Whoever gets wrapped up in me is going to have to deal with the chick in me. I like to go chick sometimes. Got some chick things the other day, and some nails and some more makeup, and what else did I get? Got a new bra. It's a little bit bigger. It fits a little bit better. It looks a little bit better. I still have to stuff them though. I don't have the real thing, unfortunately. But I did my makeup today. I hope it looks pretty good. I'm getting that down pretty well now. I just need to learn how to do the eyelashes with the fake lashes. They're so cute, but I don't know how to get them in. And I don't know, I have this little tool I bought, and I don't know how to use that. And so I'm putting that off for now, but at some point I want to do the eyelashes too, and be totally chickity chick. I discovered on Amazon you can order a head, a female head that you pull over your head. It's like a mask, but it's a full mask, and it's a woman's face. You can even put makeup on it. And then they have putang you can buy, this usable putang you can buy. And they have a pair of tits you can buy too. So you can become a Amazon woman very easily with Amazon Prime. I got such a kick out of it. I don't think I'd go that far. I'll learn how to do my own makeup. I don't want to wear a head all day. But the tits might work out pretty well. I might get a pair of those. And as far as a usable poo-tang, I don't even want to think about that. I like to have my emulator down there, but I don't want to. I wouldn't want to use that unless it was the real thing. Not into this gay thing. Not that I have a problem with gay people, but that's just not something I'm interested in these days. So one of the drawbacks of being a girl and dressing up and going out is all the gay guys think you're gay, and then the straight people think you're gay. You can't get away from being gay because you like to be girl, and well, I like chicks, but you have to fend off all the attention that you do not want to get. You just want to blend in and be who you want to be and not draw attention, but you always do. Never fails. People just fascinated by a guy that likes to be girls sometimes. I don't understand it. Who decided who wears what and how they're supposed to keep their body? When was all that decided? I'd like to know, because that's really the only difference between. I guess there's differences in perspective between men and women, but I mean, when you get right down to it, the really only noticeable difference is that we're all human beings. We just wear different clothes, and maybe, like girls shave their legs or whatever. I like to do it myself. I don't like hair. I hate all that hairy stuff. It's just not me. But anyway, enough of that. Just note that you can become an Amazon woman now for a couple of $100 if you really crave doing it on the quick and easy way. Doing it the old-fashioned way is a little bit more difficult. But what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, spring is coming. We only have about a month and a half, I guess. And then it'll start getting warm again and stay daylight longer. I can't wait till daylight savings time kicks in again. I'm tired of this early darkness stuff, because I always get started late in the day. I stay up until daybreak sometimes until 7 or 8 in the morning from the 9 or 10 the night before. So I always miss the daylight during the fall and winter, because I get started at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and 2 hours later it's dark. So what the hell are you going to do? Especially with this video and photography stuff. Well, you can do photography in the dark, but I haven't really dabbled in it much because the things I like to take pictures of are gritty and urban, and some of those areas you don't want to be in the middle of the night, at least not unless you're packing a gun or you got somebody with you packing a gun. Even right here at the lookout over Church Hill is not all that safe at night. They had some kind of crime here that was kind of hideous a couple years ago. Some people came up here in the evening about 10 o'clock and got robbed, and the girl got raped, and the guy got tied up while she was having that happen to her. It was really ugly. And some of the crime from the northern side of Church Hill kind of creeps over into the southern side where I'm at, so you got to be careful. But anyway, I'll be glad when it stays daylight late, because I can do so much more. I'm tired of this winter weather and this cold and tired of the darkness. But it hadn't been too bad of a winter so far. We've only had 1 or 2 days in the teens, which is surprising. I guess we'll get a few more before February's gone. But then again, it may be 80 degrees for 2 weeks in February like it was one year, and never did get cold again. And so I don't know, but I'm chugging along in life and trying to make the best of it. I got in Facebook jail twice for some stupid comment about rednecks and white trash. They say that is some kind of hate speech, according to Facebook. Now, you know, who gets to decide? I'd like to know who gets to decide what's hateful about saying redneck and white trash. I mean, you know, sometimes that applies perfectly well. Well, they banned me. I was making a comment to a friend of mine about how I made that comment previously because he had gotten in Facebook jail for some stupid comment that they didn't like. And so I was telling them about the comment I made about the white trash and rednecks again, and then they banned me again for 22 hours for that. I mean, totally ridiculous. All this social media shit with these censoring people. I mean, I realize there's some hateful people out there and some people that need to be, you know, shut up and shut down, but, you know, they're going too far with it. They're going getting ridiculous. I mean, you know, you can't please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. And, you know, I don't see what's hateful about saying white trash and rednecks, because there are white trash and rednecks in this world, just like there are a lot of other things in this world we don't like. Pretending it's not there and shutting it up isn't going to make it go away. But, you know, the Facebook Nazis are out there trying to shut everybody up now because they're getting so much heat. But it's okay to put fraudulent advertising all over Facebook, ripping people off. That's okay. But saying redneck and white trash is somehow hate speech, well, I don't know. But, you know, you argue with them and say you don't agree with their decision. They just say, oh, well, we reviewed it again and we have come to the same conclusion. Where is the due process in that process? That's what I'd like to know. I'm getting so sick of this trying to whitewash everything and make everybody happy and all this political correctness bullshit that goes on today. I mean, you know, granted, there's a time and place to keep your mouth shut, and, you know, you don't need to be hateful to people, but at the same time, you should be able to call it like you see it and say it for what it is and not try to act like it's something that it's not and pretend it's not there in front of you. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know, but ever since Trump, that's what you got. Censors all over the place because Trump pushed it too far. Now, he was an asshole, and they should have shut him up. They didn't shut him up for 4 years, and then all of a sudden they start shutting him up when they have the insurrection in Washington. So that's what you get with Facebook. But, you know, they need to decentralize social media so that everybody can run their own Facebook from their own computer, from their own server, and not have Facebook's finger in everything, telling people what they can say and can't say. And that's the whole irony of it. They think they're doing something to stop all these conspiracists and nuts jobs out there, and all they're doing is driving the whole thing underground and making it worse, just like he did in Prohibition when they tried to ban liquor. You saw how well that worked out. It was the advent of the mafia, which still exists today. A very troubling side effects for that kind of crap. But They'll probably ban this video if they see it. It wouldn't surprise me. But, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm old school. I say it like I see it and think it, you know. I don't sit here and try to please everybody. That's not my job to do. That's nobody's job to do. Everybody has differences of opinion, and everybody has a right to say what the hell they think, within reason, of course. I mean, you know, and I think most people are reasonable, but most people also have a very cynical, brash side, like me, and, you know, you shouldn't be chastised for that all the time. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm still on TikTok doing my TikToks. I might do a TikTok here in front, overlooking the city. That ought to be interesting. I love the TikTok. I love those TikTok girls. They give me good ideas of how to do my makeup and get that girl look. I'll never get it quite right, though. I need a girl to kind of show me the ropes or something. I don't know. I'll never be that damn pretty as some of them chicks on there. But I get a kick out of TikTok now. I actually talked to some girl on TikTok the other day when she was live. She was pretty normal for a change, well adjusted. She was a nice girl, Italian girl. She looked nice too. A little bit on the young side at 23 years old, but she was just, I liked her personality. She was laid back. She wasn't full of shit or stuck up or full of herself. She was just a very busy, sort of interesting little lady who was dabbling in a lot of interesting little things. So that was a nice little aside to happen during this past week. But nothing much else has happened this week. It's been kind of a slow week for activities, I guess. I still want to get back to my kitchen remodel job, but I'm dreading having to spend more money on the materials I need to do what I'm thinking about doing, which is putting up a splash guard next. And that is, I don't know how much that's going to cost, but if we get that stimulus, I might put some money towards it, see what happens. If I get that job, then I definitely will put some money towards it, if I know I'm going to be making some money to make, you know, to pay for it. But the house is in dire need of repair. I need somebody to come in there and do some structural work for me, but can't find anybody to do it. Can't find any help to do it. They say there's all this help out there. Nobody wants to do anything. They just want to buck dance some more and act like they're doing something when they're not. And you just get tired of fooling with it. But I'll figure something out little by little. That's what I'm doing. So I guess we'll just have to straggle through the summer and try to get some of these little things done there. And maybe by this time next year, the house will be a little bit more comfortable and structurally sound. I'd like to get heat put in, but that's too expensive, and I don't even know what kind of heat you could put in there. It's so dysfunctional, that house. But you know, when my brother was still alive, we were talking about putting a wood stove in there, which would be cheap to operate, and Virginia Power wouldn't screw us every month using it, and it wouldn't be too much to run. We'd keep that house hot as hell in there, which is what I like during the winter time. But we never got around to doing the stove thing, so I probably won't do it. But it would have been a good idea. Virginia Power rips everybody off in the state of Virginia with their electric bills. It's just unreal. They own the state legislature, so they get away with murder every time, charging these ridiculous rates for electricity. I mean, it's just unreal, but they let them get away with it. Nothing you can do about it. So I guess that's the way it goes in Virginia anyway. I don't know, but not a whole lot to say for the week. This coming week, I'm going to do that job interview thing sometime next week whenever they want to do it. And I'm still looking at other things to do. I might do something myself on the side, freelancing with some video or graphics or something. I don't know. I'm just taking it one step at a time, and trying to figure out what to do and how to do it, and trying not to get too crazy and let things get to me too badly. And so far, so good. I haven't had any dark moments this week. I did have sinus problems. Sunday and Monday felt like shit for 2 days after I did that video outside last week when it was cold. I just woke up Sunday feeling like total crap, slept the whole day, and then Monday I didn't feel much better. I took some Claritin and Tylenol. I have to watch the Tylenol because of my liver problems, but I can have a little bit. So I took some of that and got rid of it pretty quickly, and I'm back to my old self. So, I don't know. I say I don't know too damn much. These impromptu flash updates, you know, you kind of let them stew in your head for a couple of days, and you come out here, you don't know what the hell you're going to say. You just get up here and start talking, and that's how I do these. So I kind of meander about different subjects and whatnot. So, I don't know. But it feels good to be girl today again. If I could just get those damn eyelashes done right. I didn't put my nails on because that would have taken too long before I could, you know, do that. Before I came out, I would never get out of the house. But I might go girl for a couple of days and take a break and bounce back to the old rags, as I call them. I like my leggings much better than jeans. But I'm going to rip some jeans. I got a tutorial how to make ripped jeans. Ripped jeans. So I'm going to make some and start wearing those a little bit too. The young chick in me likes all that young chick stuff. I see those outfits on TikTok those girls wear, and I just long to have some of them. There's this one girl on there that does this shuffle dancing. She's got this little butterfly dress that's real short and cute as a button. I'm like, God, I'd love to have that. Of course, it probably wouldn't fit with a few extra pounds that I got. But summertime and spring's coming, so now I can start wearing my romper and my little empire dress and maybe a little mini skirt if I can get my legs right. I might even do the cheer thing one day. Do a cheer thing one day. I updated my cheer outfit. I haven't worn that out yet, but one of these days I'll do it. I'm a little overweight to be a cheerleader, but it's all in the fun just to have that uniform on and to feel a little touch of it anyway, a little touch of cheer. There's a cheerleader at heart in me and a girl in me. I have a funky girl in me that likes all that stuff. So, anyway, that's my update for Facebook for this week. Hopefully it won't be banned because of those bandished words I just uttered earlier in this video. But who knows? If it does, I'll come back and bitch about it and do something.